coming, Raven. Whenever the moment is right.
He too seems to be delayed. Classic snail, son. Loves to keep people waiting. Just humor him. Understood, sir. There!
It seems that the Vesper's fleets are easily rattled. Very well, try brute force. Want to join the Vespers?
Keep my pockets down. Down. Both Vespers have been eliminated. Mission accomplished.
Hey everybody, welcome back. Finally doing a video on my Arcee Transformers cosplay build. Those who have been following along, or may have even possibly faced it in PvP, might notice it looks a little bit different. Don't worry, I think it might be for the best. I decided I didn't like the original way that I had it, so I made some changes. Starting with the head, pop in here real quick, I went with the VP44S, mainly because cosmetic reasons. Yeah, I couldn't really think of a good reason to use this head other than the fact that I think it actually looks most like a possible Transformers head. Went with the Ephemera core. Arcee's a fembot, and let's face it, this is the fembot core. But all jokes aside, this is the core that was the only core that allowed me to use the generator that I was trying to use. You'll see why here soon. 40 arms, we went with the knock dryer arms, mainly because of that high firearm specialization. That lovely high firearm specialization. That and lasers don't really have too much of a recoil, so we don't have to worry about that low recoil control. For the legs, moving on here, we went with the Alba legs because these legs are frankly the most Gen 1 Transformer-y feeling legs I feel. I don't need that up anymore. Let's take a look at what they actually look like. There we go. But yeah, they got that kind of blocky feel, that blocky look. I wish the core could have had that look too, but it is what it is. Moving on though, booster, we went with the PO6 speed again, mainly because Arcee is a high-speed, lightweight transformer. Would transform into a motorcycle after all, so that's pretty much definition of high speed and lightweight if I ever saw one. Moving straight through on the FCS, again, pretty much as I always do for a lot of these builds because I really favor the medium to longer range gameplay usually. We're using the P05 FCS, and finally getting to that generator I was talking about, we're using the VE20B for that lovely bonus to energy weapons, or laser weapons, whatever you want to call them. Energy firearm specialization, there you go, that 150 maxed out. Everything in this build is basically a chain reaction bonus train to the laser weapons. Yeah, we're using terminal armor also, just because sometimes you need a little extra time to finish off the enemy before they kill you. But moving on from the generator to here, even though we did have that little interruption between with the terminal armor, we're using the VE66 LRA. I would have gone with the bigger one, except that it's just a little bit too much for this AC. But that's okay, because using the chain reaction of bonuses that we have on this, we still get a decent 466 attack power for our quick shots, 1677 for our charge attack power. Our direct hit adjustment isn't too great, but that's okay. Our impact isn't super high, but that's also okay because it's nice to just be able to mix it up with the quick fire and the charge shots, and with that low recoil we can just do that real easily. On our other hand, we have the Pulse Blade, and this is mainly just for the heavy impact it deals, and also for that emergency get out my face scenario when they start getting a little too close. It is a good way of showing them, I will make you pay for getting up close to me. You just gotta be on it, you know, get good at that aim, or use hard lock. Moving on from there, on our back we have the 70 VPM and the 700 LD laser drone, mainly because these two are kind of round looking and they look like tires. And you gotta have tires somewhere on her, otherwise how's she gonna turn it into a motorcycle? She's gotta have two of them. So there's two round looking things that are, if you squint at them hard enough, they look like tires. They're wheels. Deal with it. That and also the laser drone is actually pretty sweet, having that nice 288 times 6 attack power and also charged up 1370 times 2. That charged attack power is actually what you're going to be using the most. You really want to use that. Use it a lot. Arcee is a fun build and has in fact been tested through all 3 playthroughs. Careful on the ammo in that right hand when you're going through a PvE. But in PvP, she's a fun but challenging AC to pilot, and she's not going to win them all. But anyhow, here's some arena and some PvP for you.
Main system activating combat mode.
Target destroyed.
Alright everybody, well I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, and come back for more. Time to go kick Sulla's ass.